No
I got
places.
3 people.
Jamaican man. I
I
am from
got
Jamaica.
my brother, my mom, and
Hey!
I am from Jamaica.
All right.
Did you really record? No,
Yes.
start that over.
All right, I was going.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to disrespect them like that.
All right. Okay. So the culture I will be talking about today is the Jamaican culture. One reason why I want to talk about the Jamaican culture is because I want to learn more about the values, the beliefs, and I just wanted to put myself in their shoes. And while I'm doing the research, I just wanted to put myself in their shoes. So why I chose Jamaica? It was interesting to me as a kid. I liked the Jamaican music. I liked the dreads, how they wore their hair, and I just like how they dressed, like how they wore their clothes and the different colors that they had on, and it was just cool to me. So one of the people that stand out to me in the Jamaican culture, is a person. He shows a lot of just peace and love and just happiness, and he's a legend still to this day. Is Bob Marley, and his big thing and the reason why he's such a legend to this day and why people know him still to this day is because of his music. All of his music has some sort of some piece of peace, like I said, peace, love, happiness, loving yourself, loving the things that you have. And I mean I remember I watched the video, and he was having an interview, and someone asked him they asked him about his money, do you have a lot of money? And he said, well, what do I need what do I need money for? I'm good right now. And that showed a lot about his character. And if you didn't know anything about the Jamaican culture, you'll probably think all Jamaicans was like that. And I think that's a good thing in the Jamaican culture. Bob Marley, he's a good dude, and he still lives to this day because of him as a person and the things that he had to go through and the way that he addressed it and the way that he took it and he put it into his music. And a lot of people was going through the same thing, and a lot of people felt what he was saying in his music, and that's why everybody loves him in his culture. Another person that I wanted to talk about today is somebody that I look at as motivation, and I'm not even in the culture. I'm not nowhere near Jamaican. Usain Bolt. And so if you don't know Usain Bolt, he's an Olympic sprinter. He runs the 100, 200, and 4x1. And he's all out. He's just a beast. He wins all his races, and he's like a Hall of Famer. He retired, and it seems like he just doesn't lose. And he's really good at what he does, and he represents Jamaica in the best way, sports wise. But I think the big thing with him and the reason why he's so important in my speech and the things that I'm talking about right now is because that he gives back to his culture and gives back to his community. So he has his own foundation, and it's called UBF, Usain Bolt Foundation. And he gives back, like I said, gives back to his community. So he donates money to his people. He donates money to his people, and he builds houses because in Jamaica, there's a lot of poverty, and there's a lot of houses that's broken down, and it's a really messed up kind of environment to be in. So he helps build houses for his people, and he just shows his face. He talks to the kids. He gives gifts out to the kids. He talks to them. He just gives them a little motivation that it ain't just got to be him that's out of Jamaica and doing big things, that they can do the same thing, and he's from the same environment as them, and he made it out of nothing. So they can do this, they can do exactly the same thing as him, and he shows that gives off that motivation. and inspires the young ones to just build themselves up and fight through the adversity that they're going through, like still to this day. And I feel like, yeah, like I said, like that's the big thing in Usain Bolt's legacy, is him giving back to his culture. And I think that shows that Jamaicans, like, they have a good peace and love, like, for their people, because it's hard to make it out of a bad situation. And I feel like that's what the two people that I just talked about, Bob Marley and Usain Bolt, have in common, and why they're still legends to this day. One is retired and one is deceased right now, and people still talk about these people because the love and the peace that they have for their community. So, and there's one thing I want to just take out of this whole thing, is just like the Jamaican culture is really great culture, and I really enjoy doing the research for the